Hello, guys. Hope everyone's having a wonderful night. It is late, but we just got back from the property. We've got a lot of things going on this weekend. Um, we've had a crazy week, but everything's good. Everybody's healthy, and we're going to move on and overcome the things that happened this week. And we'll kind of go into that here in just a little bit. Let everybody get in here. If I can find the live. Why ain't it coming up? Have you got yours pulled up, man?
Not yet.
For some reason, there's a few people.
Y'all can find us, but we can't find us. There I am.
I guess there it is.
Yours is up too.
So, the kids are in bed. Like I said, we just got back from the property. We've actually, hello. Actually moved the ponies and the goats, and we're fixing to have a bunch of baby goats. We did not realize it.
I think we have 4 that are pregnant, like really pregnant.
Yeah. So we're still learning about that, but it looks like from what Mike with
Alan.
Hey Alan.
I said Vicky.
Oh, Vicky and Alan. I'll see the 4066. So anyways, a bunch of people are going in here, so I'm not like this week we had a scare. Well, I did. I don't know what happened. It's Saturday night. I was on patrol. I just left a bar check, and I was actually live at the time, and I got a real bad headache. And so I came to the house, went to bed, woke up the next morning, still had a really bad headache. And me and Blake actually went live that next night, Saturday. And I told him that I was feeling, I was telling him that, I was still feeling bad. I had everything was real foggy. And he said, what about your blood pressure? And I said, well, I didn't think anything about that. So that was Saturday. So we went to the jail. I checked my blood pressure. It was 169 over 99. And obviously then I knew what the problem was. So I'm supposed to take blood pressure medicine. I hadn't took it in over a year. I'm bad with medicine. So I come to the house, started taking it. It got the blood pressure down. And yesterday, oh, that's it. Yesterday, me and Steph was out at the property, and while I was out at the property, I was building fence, trying to move the animals around, and my chest started hurting really bad. So she then got in the car, and we went to the hospital, and they hooked me up to EKGs and all that. My blood pressure had got sky high. It was like 175 over 105. Still today, I don't know what happened. I mean, other than my blood pressure got real high. They gave me, what was it, a nitro and some aspirin, and they pumped some fluids in me, and they just told me that they was going to send me to a cardiologist. So that's where we're at on that. I don't know why, because there wasn't nothing I was doing that was stressful, or it was weird. It just come on me like that. So hopefully we'll find something out here in the 18th. So it's been crazy this week. And I was kind of like upset because we've been we're going to be taking another trip up north. We're going to an auction this week. It's an exotic auction, and so we may be coming back with some new animals.
Who knows?
Who knows what it? I wished I could get what I want, but I know I'm not ready for it. But I want a monkey, and
he's already got 4 inside there.
Right.
I mean.
So. Yeah.
Anyways, before he starts talking again, Cassie, no, this is Braylee's phone when we was at ball practice, so that's her gangster stuff. She says it's about gangster, right? Hello, everybody. else.
The
Marcus said, I'm here, never fear.
Alan or Vicky, you would never guess where this auction is. It blew my mind. It is in Locust Grove, Oklahoma.
Stephanie, no. We've been out at the property so much doing fence work and stuff. My one ring that I still have is up in the cabinet. But the other one, we'll find it. If we don't, then we don't. But half the time I'm not even wearing it anymore now that I always have gloves on.
I may have to get an alligator
No,
too.
he is not. That's worse than an ostrich.
Oh, that ain't far from Cassie and them too. Like, I was really shocked from the. Oh yeah, I've already got it planned, Cassie. I've got some more. Gary's gonna be mad, but I got some eggs I'm bringing you. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it a surprise. You know how I am with secrets; they don't go very well.
Hello, Debbie.
I know. I would just love
Kelly.
to have a monkey.
Chickasaw Scott.
Ed asked. We did meet with the Indians today with the house.
Yes, we actually
signed
had a
our
mandatory meeting.
We signed our contract today, so we are definitely locked in. They told us we're going to have 3 meetings, and this was one of them. The next meeting will be over the financial. They have classes over financial and how to take care of your bills and this and that. So that will be the second meeting, and the third meeting is when they get the keys to the house. So it's getting close. It couldn't get here fast enough, but
they couldn't tell us any kind of deadline or anything because they are just like the counselor type people that they just tell you what you need to know to take care of the house and everything, and then they have the actual what is it, the starts with a D.
What?
The people, Richard and them, what are they called?
Housing
Development people.
Yes. But we talked to him too, and he said that they had put it out for contract or bids, and nobody bidded on any of the houses. So they agreed to put it out for contract again, and they said they had a few, but they're going to see. They got to meet all the qualifications. So hopefully it will go around.
Candy, I'm sorry to hear that she was hurt in her arm, and 3 hours later she was in surgery because of a heart attack. So don't take any chances. Yeah, that's what I told him. Like, what was it yesterday that you was kind of played it off? No. Yeah.
What's that?
When we went to Blake, that was Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And you was like, no, I'm good. But then we ended up going today. No, yesterday.
So, yeah. So I don't.
But yeah, I was like forcing him. I was like, it's better to just take a trip up there and nothing be wrong than not going and then something be wrong.
But I knew it scared me when my chest started hurting real bad. But I know a lot of it too, as I was talking to the doctor, is a lot of that was probably panic too, because they hooked everything up. They didn't see nothing, but we've been building a lot of fence. We got the 4 new ponies, and we've been separating them. We've done a lot of work out there, just moving. I would have never realized how much work there is just moving animals and taking care of animals. And I wouldn't give it up for nothing. I love it. Just like tonight, literally, we just sat out there with the goats and just sit there, and it's just a dream, and the dream is unfolding as we speak, and it's just amazing.
Calibrate said, how are you going to get an ostrich back from Locust Grove?
Hell, ostrich. I can't get an
You'll
ostrich.
just get a baby egg from over here.
Yeah.
But you have to wait a few years.
She said I could get an emu, not an ostrich. Yeah,
Thank you, Rebecca.
We will, Cassie. It's actually a 3-day event. We're going to be coming up Thursday morning.
Early morning.
And staying in a hotel
like
in
4
Pryor.
in the morning.
Thursday night, and then get up Friday and go to the sale Friday as well.
Friday, I guess, is like the big day. Get a Z-donk, half donkey, half zebra.
Might do
There
that.
you go.
Because
I said I wanted a mini donkey.
Marie and
Will.
are actually going up there as well. So, hey, if we get an animal, they got a trailer, so we can put it in a trailer and bring it back.
Yeah, because they're just taking stuff.
Yeah.
But Noah Marie, she's gonna bring some stuff back.
Yeah.
Just when
The
you
pony
thought
stressed
you
me
were
out.
done with
Yeah.
Poppers. Brandon wants a monkey. Exactly.
I know. It's...
Takes me later in the auction times. We have soccer Saturday, but I'd like to come see the animals and maybe sneak something home.
Chickasaw Scott, yes. I'm really bad, but I've been doing good for the last, today. I've been drinking water. I've actually I know this is going to be sad, but I've drank 3 bottles of water, and that's good for me, because usually I drink pop or coffee.
Just a couple people's asking kind of what happened or whatever. Pretty much to sum it up, Brandon was having chest pains. We took him to the ER. They hooked him all up. Everything's good, but his blood pressure keeps going, raising high and low. And then, so they're going to send him to a cardiologist. Is that pretty much it?
Yeah, pretty much it.
Try to sum it up so we can get comments.
I don't know
Thanks,
what
Ed.
brought it on. And this morning I woke up and I was perfectly fine. Went to work. Even when I got back from the hospital, I went to work yesterday evening, and I felt good all afternoon. So I don't know. It started Friday night about midnight because I ended the live and went home, and then I just try to play it off, but obviously the guys can tell if something's wrong with me, because I get all quiet and they get worried, and they kind of encourage me to go to the doctor too.
Sally said it could be pulled muscles from the ponies janking you all around.
Yes.
Because you're using different muscles you're not
Yeah.
used to.
Yeah, that very well could be it.
Dehydration can cause those symptoms too. Make sure you're drinking lots of water when you're working. And that's something, you sweat a lot, so
Yeah.
you have to put in a lot extra. Brooke, no, we're gonna leave. I think we're just gonna leave the 2 little ones with Nana and Pawpaw. That actually came out tonight. I thought this whole time we was taking all of them because I know the little ones want to enjoy the hotel stay mostly, but I guess this auction's gonna be pretty big as well, and there's gonna be animals everywhere. I don't want one of them to get kicked, and then it's an exotic one. We've heard a bunch of stories about what's those things called? The big cows with the horn, not the bull, but like I don't remember what they said, but something huge that, yeah. We're just gonna take Leighton and most likely Addison. I think she wants to go.
No, that cup ain't big enough, but I'm trying my best, because that was the deal. Is like I live off caffeine. I did get away from energy drinks. Now I will say, what night was it? Actually, the third morning of the Okie Homestead Expo, I did stop and get me a NOS. But that was the first energy drink I had in a long time, back when it snowed a couple times ago.
And that's because you snuck it, because I was asleep. I woke up and I seen the empty can.
Yeah, that's right. It was on the way home.
Yeah, it was on the way home. Get ostrich eggs from Lester. Have a friend hatch them. Keep me on the bridge on hurting, put my 20-year-old cat to sleep. Oh, Jody, I'm sorry. I know that'd be hard. Like, for me, it would be Harley. Like, if he gets too old or gets hurt or something, and we have to put him down, that would kill me.
Which,
Tornadoes coming.
we are going to be facing some tornado weather around midnight. Hopefully, it looked like everything had possibly moved to the east of us, but hopefully the dry line and all that, because we do not need to go through nothing like Kingston did last week. And I'm going to tell you, our community, I mean, I say community because our counties around suffered tragedy all week last week. It was crazy. You know,
Yeah,
they had
the tornado was one night, and then the next night was a car wreck.
The tornado come through, and I think it killed 2-3 people. And then the very next day, you had a car with 6 high school students and the driver rolled a stop sign and pulled out in front of a semi, and it killed all 6 of those teenage students.
3 15-year-olds, a 16-year-old, and a 17-year-old.
2 17-year-olds.
Yeah, 2 17.
Yeah. So Tishomingo definitely suffered. Yeah, keep them in y'all's prayers. You know, that's what I told Steph is they're, you know, I couldn't imagine being a parent going through that. But I imagine most of y'all heard about it. It made national news. They react the whole deal. You know, the truck driver, you know, it wasn't his fault. But now we're getting wind that the truck driver's dead now. So.
Really?
Yeah, he had a heart attack. So we haven't been able to confirm that yet.
Thinking about all those kids, even though he wasn't the one. I don't even want to think about it. Probably see Chad and Adler there. Yeah, we seen their. I don't know if it was their latest video, but.
Who said that?
Big Dog 0149.
Yeah.
We seen their last auction video just a few days ago, and we was like, "Hey, we're going over there." Or you're gonna get the bad weather, which you just talked about.
Yeah.
Are you still making wooden flags?
Not at this time. I've got some special orders that are going out, but at this, we just aren't set up for it. The only thing we have right now is we're still trying to get rid of all. We still have a few more shirts left. We probably got about 60 of them. Y'all did a really good job. The last live, we sold about 30 of them. And all of our shirts are 40% off. And if you order one of the shirts tonight that are 40% off, we're going to send a car logo with it as well, with the transfer tape and all. They'll be 6x8, and we'll probably throw a few small ones. So if you do order one tonight while we're live, we're going to throw a couple of logos in there so you can put them on things, anything you want. We're just trying to get rid of all those shirts so we can start getting a new shipment of stuff.
We sold our first round of alpacas we had many years ago at that sale, but I've never been there to watch it. Cassie said that.
Really? I'm excited to watch it. That they said that there's supposed to be a bunch of them there, which I got a copy of the schedule and of what's selling first and all that. So we're going to go over that. But
Vicky said, "Brandon, you're just like Alan. He struggles drinking water too."
I know it's bad. When speaking of that, I was going to ask Alan, that hay that you was getting out of the trailer the other day, that looked like alfalfa, wasn't it? That now in the hayfield, I drink tons of water, but once I got out, I never did.
Tracy said, "Brandon, you had me scared while I was watching a lot on patrol after you dropped off work. Please be careful."
Yeah, it was scared, but I try.
Big hugs, Dr. Pepper and coffee. They'll light you up.
Yeah, I try to keep. I'm a pretty quiet. I'm not quiet, but I'm a quiet person when it comes to me when I'm hurting or something's wrong.
I'm trying not to repeat myself 100 times.
I'm trying to get up there with you, so.
Man, that cup of water isn't big enough.
Boy, you're way up there then.
That's stuff we haven't answered.
Oh.
You haven't answered it either. I'm making sure. Get some flavor packs to put in it. We have a bunch of flavor packs, but he just isn't much of a water person.
Yeah, we are staying. Usually on bad nights of weather, I usually go out and patrol, but usually it's in the evening time. Well, here's the deal. I don't mess with the tornadoes at nighttime because you can't see them, and I want to be able to get out of there if I need to.
Because I didn't feel good for about 4 days after the expo. Exhausted, didn't eat well during the 3-day event, and not enough water.
I know we did the same thing.
I went to bed early.
We got to catch up because you're like, oh no, you're not.
I'm not too bad. Hello, Brandon. We'll get it tomorrow here in Mississippi.
What's up, Brandon? Yeah, the wind is absolutely crazy right now.
Randy wants to know if you got his email.
Who?
Randy, I haven't got it.
Which I haven't went through emails today. I had to work days today. Brandon, I just 36.
Yeah, a bunch of people from New York. Cassie was on the vehicle.
Yeah. What size decal? Well, send me an email. Yeah, I mean, we haven't ever just sold our decals, but we'll come up with something. We'll give some away. I'm not going to.
So panic attacks would cause chest pain a lot. At least that's what doctor says is from anxiety. That's probably what it is.
All of our merch is 40% off. That is, the shirts are about $10 or $11.
Jelly the Astro drinking water too. I figured my tea and coffee is made with water.
Yeah, I know.
Awesome, Jimmy. I'm glad you got your shirt. What's a roll of the number like that 13 years ago never leaves your mind. The sadness and stress is unbelievable. Everybody involved hurts deeply and never leaves your mind. What was the merch deal? 20% off?
No.
40.
Well, I've already answered all that. I'm down here now. Yeah, 40% off. Basically, if you're just joining, I had a scare with my blood pressure for about 2 or 3 days, and we ended up having to go to the hospital. And then from there, they're putting me back on blood pressure medicine and changing it up some from what I was taking. Here's the deal. When I go to the hospital, I'm definitely scared because I usually wait to the last minute. And that's probably one of the reasons why my blood pressure was so high when I got there, because I was frantic. I will say Saturday I did go to the EMS station, and then they did hook me up to EKGs just to make sure I wasn't having a heart attack, because my blood pressure was extremely high. But once I seen I wasn't having a heart attack, that made me feel a little bit better, but still I couldn't get the headache to go away, and everything was real foggy.
Debbie, yes, I did get your message yesterday, but with us being at the ER like all day, then we got straight back, and yeah, we were super busy. But I gotta think about what Braylee would like to. I don't know. It takes one blood pressure pill every day.
Yeah.
I think we just gotta find you the right kind.
Yeah, because the ones they had me on before in the past, it would get my blood pressure way too low, and it was hard to do anything. Yeah, most definitely.
Did the horses trigger it?
That could have. I mean, you know, I worked with a lot of the horses and experienced a lot of, I mean, like that video that just came out that we just did, taking the horses and stuff to the vet to get the Coggins test, because all those ponies are going to be going up to the sale tomorrow. So it very well could be.
Cassie said next person to order a shirt will get an ostrich in their package.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's a joke, y'all go order.
I want one of them so bad, but the male ostrich are a little bit too big. They kind of intimidate me. So I think I may just go with the emu. Emu.
I don't like them either. They look like little dinosaurs.
Emu, you know, they stand about that tall. Um,
Like
I've just got to be around them a little bit more to interact with them.
Hi, Kathy. Y'all need alpacas, Ryan said.
Yeah. Billy Jones, no. So if you're just new to the channel or joining, our neighbors down the street from our new place, they have tons of animals, and we've brought a lot of animals up to our place, which, you know, she has about 35 ponies, and she has probably about 7 or 8 donkeys. She had 5 emus, 3 ostriches, just hundreds of ducks and chickens, and yeah. So she's, I mean, it's amazing. You know, when I say I want a zoo, I'm not exaggerating. I want just tons of animals. It's so peaceful to sit out there, and even that evening, after the first day of the expo at Cassie and them's house, we sat out there and just watched those goats play, and that was just so peaceful to watch them. I mean,
just a little bit, Kathy.
A little bit what?
Oh, nothing. What kind of horses are they?
They're ponies.
She's got some Appies, some Appaloosas. I don't know much about horses though. So I know she got a bunch of those because she says everybody loves those, and they are. I like the ones with the polka dots, which are the Appaloosas, the Appies. I will not. Not even for 50%.
I was gonna see.
You probably threw that cup in the trash. Yeah, the ponies are. Some of them's Appaloosas, but I don't know what the other ones are. They're just white. Yeah, there you go. She has all kinds of different colors. She's even got a rainbow horse.
Oh yeah, she doctored one of them up as a rainbow, so it's pretty cool. It's awesome. Oh, you got a shirt. So you gotta say what?
I don't have to say that. Shelly, yes, we have a storm shelter underneath underneath our house. It's actually, what is it, like an old house underneath the house type thing or something, but it's all concreted in.
Y'all hear that wind?
Takes a cocktail of medicine to get your butt. Okay. Thanks, Ryan. He likes my hair. Or it might be she. That tiny horse sure was giving you the fit. Did he get calmed down? He got calmed down, but I mean, he's still a little bit fidgety.
Yeah.
That one, she does a little foot thing too to make sure. Yeah. Brandon's Indian name, dances with horses. That's what Ed said.
She said, "Good evening, Jack. How are you?"
Bunch of code 3 interior light bars that have takedown lights and red and blue flashing. If you need one, I will send you one for free. Your lights does not have takedown lights.
Yeah, we don't have those yet. She said, we usually don't have.
The kids are in bed.
She said she didn't throw it away. She's keeping it for in case of emergency.
Yeah. Yeah. I should have just brought it home. I'll be drinking out of it.
Whatever. And see, that was the deal, was like, I used to, no, you was a boomer sooner. wouldn't you?
I wasn't. No, I turned you.
No. Well, I got to. So when I turned was when I got to play on the OSU field. That's when I turned. But yeah. Mississippi tomorrow evening around 7. Cassie, are y'all getting any of that? Oh. I guess we need to look at the screen, huh? Good Lord.
I say the wind's gonna be bad. Yeah, that was the wind.
The wind blew that over. Man.
Oh, I thought you broke something.
I think it did. Oh well.
You know more of me now.
There.
Hello, E3 Farmstead. Tiffany, yeah, I'll say it's safe because we're going to get it in South Mississippi tomorrow evening around 7.
Thank
That's
you so
the time
much.
I'd like it though.
Thanks for posting that, Cassie.
Or during the day. Well, no, because if the kids were in school, they'd be in a shelter. I was gonna say during the day so that I can help Brandon chase it, but I make sure the kids were safe.
So on the shirts is we have select few. We have several colors. If you do look at the website, if the wording's dark, that means we have that color. So whatever color you order, those are in stock. I actually spent the time to go through there and put the right inventory on it, because it made a lot of sense. Cassie gave Stephanie a shirt, and Gary's like, "Did you take it out of the inventory?" And I got to thinking, that's a good idea because you don't sell something that you don't have. So I come back home and spent the time to actually do it.
High winds all day, starting on thunder. Little supposed to get hail during the night. Ours really isn't supposed to hit till, like you said, about 12 o'clock, 1, something like that. We have to go. So good to see you tonight. Good night, Vicky.
Yeah, good night.
Woo. Oh, Brandon, you gotta do whatever because you said earlier.
Boomer, sooner.
No.
Um.
She told you to do something else.
Oh, I missed
it. Dance a jig when the next order comes through. You're out of focus, someone said.
It's probably the well, let me look here. Yeah, we'll see.
We're good.
The farm on Route 66. Tell Alan and the family we said hi. And yeah. So we went back, and I went back and watched. I didn't realize y'all trained so many horses, but when he went over to y'all's friend's house and actually helped with the shot. But I was curious, was that alfalfa in that trailer? They're probably already gone though, but I'll ask them later.
3 or 4 on urban gardening.
I'll do a rain dance. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya.
Yes, it's OSU is Oklahoma State University, not Ohio or Oregon. Ohio, I think there's some kind of Ohio State University or something.
Last week, is it still blurry?
I can't even. No, mine's not. Keep up with this.
Last week, Gary is the inventory Nazis. Yes, so that's the reason why we came home and did it, or I did. I read a message and said something. What was it?
Thank you, Lauren. She said, "Oh, it's nice to see you with your wife at home, not just at work." She must be one from Life of WB.
Yeah. Every now and then we get her out there as well.
I try to go as much as I can, but I hate asking people to watch my kids.
So as many of y'all know is Ed, we make all of Ed's shirts that he gives to. We actually was going through doing the inventory. We found these shirts in our shirts thinking they was our merchandise. So, and I have 2 of them. I wish the other one was 2X. And when we get a new shipment, I'm gonna make some. But yeah, these what, 3 years ago? About 2 or 3 years ago, we started that with. But yeah, we sent him all different colors this last go around.
We can say hello there, Mr. and Mrs. Eddy. Sorry for being late. Just on break at work and a bit jet lagged from the work Hawaii trip. Is everyone doing okay? Just concerned.
Yes, good. I just had some issues with my blood pressure medicine. They're going to put me back on blood pressure medicine, and I don't know what caused it to spike to go crazy those days, but it just, yeah.
Deborah can't find your t-shirts, just the flags.
It should be.
All right, good night, Mordecai. He's gonna try to pretend to sleep.
Oh, pretend to sleep. Yeah, you should just go to our website, and because the shirt should be the only thing we have on our website other than, okay, you need to push the next page over.
Chris said, Deborah, they're at the bottom in the shop. I just bought 2 of them.
Thank you so much, Chris. We greatly appreciate it. And like I say, we're going to send y'all some logos as well. And
Lauren wants to know my name, not just Brandon's wife. I'm Stephanie.
Is it?
I'm shipping.
Oh yeah, Stephanie.
Tomorrow. I'll get abusive on here. Deborah, oh, she's just telling her how to do it.
Yeah, it's finally. Yes, I know. I told her.
He said finally because earlier he said he's shipping shirts out tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Huh? Here we go.
He's getting sleepy.
I'm a retired disabled. Nothing to him. Yes, I know, and I'm very. I'm bad about that, but here's the deal: with the Indians, you have to have a
primary.
You have to have a primary care physician. I've never had a primary care physician with the Indians, so we do have one now. So I'm wanting to start going in for checkups and all that good stuff. My biggest fear is, I know this don't make no sense, but my biggest fear is to find out that I'm sick with something because, within 2 days I'd be gone because I worry so bad.
He's more of the person that he would rather not find out about it and then just die, rather than to go in and figure out what you can do to stop from dying.
But I'm getting better with the kids.
He is getting a lot better. He is.
It's the same thing with dentists. I had a bad deal with the dentist when I was young, and that's the reason why I've got bad teeth now. But I seen how a student or how a kid acted on a play with his parents on the front row. They had messed up teeth. You could tell he was really embarrassed. And I told Steffi, see?
I used to get nicknamed that back in school.
I told Stephanie that, I'm really wanting to try to go to the dentist and get everything fixed. I don't want my kids to go through that. And
especially he's got the Jigsaw Nation.
So they went through, started cleaning, and they was getting ready to start fixing them. And then the pandemic happened. And so the only thing they will do now is if you go to the dentist is pull a tooth. So we then started going, I just went to a regular dentist outside and just was going to pay for it out of pocket, but the Indians stepped up and paid for the root canal, not a root canal. They're going to do put a bridge in or something like that.
Kathy said, are you serious? Oh, you don't be that way. As we get older, we start to fall apart. Then Brenda said, yep, my hubby's the same way. Yeah, I'll go to the hospital 1,000 times, even if it's nothing, just to make sure.
Holy cow. This is the first time 200 people in their live. I think that's the first. Thank y'all so much for stopping in here.
Good night. Start getting blushed. I felt that way too until I was told I had cancer. I thought about my children. That's all it took to do whatever I had to be there for them. That's hard to say.
So that was another thing that come up in our meeting today with the house. So I am the
He's the Indian.
I'm the Indian, and the contract and everything is in my name. And that was one of the questions was, if I was to pass away or whatever, what happens then? Because it says once the contractor is deceased or is no longer there, that voids everything. So I'm like, asked him, I said, so that means if my wife and kids are there, that means it wouldn't go to her. And she said, no, not necessarily. And she said, it's a case by case deal, as long as, she said the best way to keep that from happening is to not let your house or your
all your bills and everything.
You just pay all your stuff, and we wouldn't end up in that issue. But
and plus that she was like, so do y'all have any children? And we was like, yes, we have 4 Indian children. And she said that's why it's a case by case, because even though they're not old enough to own the house, they would look at it as, hey, there's still 4 Indians in this house.
But before the conversation was over, she said, y'all have 4 children. They wouldn't kick y'all out of the house.
Yeah.
But we also found out, like, it is, so a lot of y'all that are new to the channel, and we ain't talked about it in a while. So in the Indian, they have a housing program. They don't give us nothing. They don't give it. We pay for it. And a lot of people, say we get things for free. It's not. So what it is, it's a housing program that they will go in and build a house, and they will finance the house for you, and you pay their bank, basically. So to do this, you have to get on a waiting list. When me and Steph first got married, she kept up with the paperwork. This is 9 years, okay? We've been waiting for a year since we've had this property, but this is how I know that God wanted us to do this. And I'm a very religious man, and I used to not be, but I believe in signs God gives me, not to sound crazy or whatever, but we literally had gave up on the Indians, the housing deal. We started going to house marketing, trying to find houses, and we got to the point where we started going to our friend's house to build. So we went to the bank to get a loan to build a metal house, a barn house. So the day we was going to make arrangements at the bank to go up and go over some other things, that evening we got home and got the mail, and we received a letter saying that we are ready to build your house. You've been selected. You're number 1. We're building here in Murray County. We're ready to build it. Send this letter back letting us know that you're still interested in the house. So
that's right, Kayson.
We went home and we thought about it. But I'd already had my mind set how I was going to build this pole barn house, and we had so many ideals, and we prayed about it, and growing up with the Indian, people gave us, or me and my brothers, a hard time. Even other kids at school, they didn't like it that our tribe helped us with our books and all that. So you got looked down on. But the more we thought about it, it is a fixed payment. It doesn't matter if the most you will pay is $450. We thought it was $400, but they told us today it's $450. So, say if I was to lose my job and Steph had a job, at the daycare where she was making $200 a month, they would fix her income. She would pay the rent, or she'd pay they would fix it to her income so she could survive. But with what we make, and I said, for instance, it'd be good if we one day make $250,000 a year. What's that going to make our payment? And she said it wouldn't go over $450. So one good thing with that, we don't have to pay interest. We don't have to pay interest on a loan or anything like that. We still pay the taxes, insurance and stuff, but just long story short, you know,
And then 25 years. Is the
25
cutoff.
years is the cutoff. The house has got to be paid off in 25 years.
If it's not, then you don't have to pay any more, they said.
You don't have to pay any more. But here's the deal.
We're going to have it paid off way sooner than that.
We found out that you can actually pay more than what your rent is to get it paid off sooner. Or we can go out and finance it through another bank and get it paid off through the Indians. One thing I don't like about it, but I really don't care, it's okay, is they come out for a year. We can't do nothing to our property. Can't change anything in the house or anything like that. But after that, they'll come in once a year for an inspection.
But they'll call you, well, they'll mail out a letter and let you know what day they're coming and all that.
It's been a long way. Even in between them 9 years, they did pick us about 4 years ago and said that somebody had lost their home there in Sulphur and that we was on the list, and the house
4-bedroom.
was ours. All we'd had to do is sign the paper. It sounded good at the time, but honestly, what was the kicker, and when I said no, was I didn't like the carpet, and they said I couldn't change the carpet. So I just told her, I was like, here's the deal. The way they build houses now is nothing the way they built them when I was a kid. And this house was designed like the house that I grew up in. And
Boomer Center.
And I just didn't want all those. I mean, the rooms are all the same, and I just didn't want that. So
the rooms were really small compared to, like, we know a couple people that have Chickasaw houses now, and yeah, the rooms are a lot bigger and it's just more spacious now.
Yeah, and I think it's important for
Cherokee Nation does that too, just to make sure people are taking care of the house and not trashing it out.
And like I say,
a lot of them do.
I think that's very important because it makes me sick.
Hi, Tina.
The percentage of houses I go to that the Indians have built for these families, and you go in these houses and there's roaches on the walls. It is disgusting. The yard is, I'm just like, I mean, that's the reason why there's rules put in place, because of people like that. I mean, if they're willing to help you get up on your feet, whatever, why take advantage? I mean, they destroy these homes. It's unreal. I know one right now that was built 2 years ago, and I can walk into every bedroom in that house, and there's a big old hole, or there's a back where a back's went through the wall. So it's crazy.
So you can't change anything on your property for how long? Now they only own
1 acre.
1 acre.
Yes.
And so it's just that 1 acre that we can't do nothing really with.
For
now,
1
I mean,
year.
it's gonna be a perfect home. I mean, it's gonna be new, everything. You just can't, like, if the carpet, I don't know. What
So what they're talking about is a lot of people will take the garages and actually turn them into bedrooms to make it a 4 or 5 bedroom.
And I've actually thought about that later on. Like, because the girls will share a room right now, and if Addison gets a little bit older, or even Braylee gets older, and they just cannot, I can't handle them being together anymore pretty much, then we may turn the garage into a bedroom where either Leighton can move in over there, or he can have the master room and we go out there. It's just, that's, a lot of people do that nowadays. They just turn the garage into a room because all you have to do is block it off and throw in a heater or whatever. But
Cassie said, not made.
yeah. Anyways, we will make sure we delete this, so you better screenshot. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much what they're talking about on that.
And that's the deal, is Addison and Braylee are going to share a room because their age difference. Ain't that right?
Technically, it's supposed to be the boys. The boys are supposed to share a room because the boys are about 4.5 years apart. The girls are closer to 5. They're more like 4 3/4. And you're supposed to be 5 years apart before you have to switch rooms. So technically, we could have only gotten a 3-bedroom house.
But
But luckily they gave us the extra room. And we're going to switch it though, instead of the boys, because everybody, I mean, most of y'all know how mature Leighton is. Like, he thinks, he's very, very smart. He thinks more, he just seems older than 10 years old. And then you have Kayson, which with all his needs and everything, he's not like his own age, I guess. And they're just more different than the girls are. And because the girls, I mean, they're girls, they play Barbie dolls together still. And it's just a lot easier that way.
yes, so like we were saying a while ago, yes. So we can build, like, we can't put nothing permanent on that acre until after that year's passed. But we have 16.5 acres around there that we're going to put our building on, our shop and stuff. And like Cassie said a while ago, and ours is the same way, Cassie. So what we had to do, we had to deed over the Indians 1 acre. And the reason why that is here's the deal. If they put a house on it, and if we don't pay the bills or whatever, you know, they don't want to own a house that they don't own the land. So if we was to not follow the rules or trash the house out or didn't pay, they own that 1 acre.
Plus the easement.
And plus the easement, the road that we built to put in there. And these, I know why these rules are put in place. I see them all the time because they are taken advantage of. It is unreal. And I'm not saying, you know.
Thank you, Veda.
When we first come back to Davis, we everybody knows the story. We didn't have nowhere to stay. We went through the Indian program, and we was actually you know, did the firecracker stand with Paul, and then Paul said he had a house, and did the Indian program. Went and got help. They helped us get in this house here for a rental assistance, and from there,
Chickasaw Nation.
we went on. You know, I got a job when I got back here. We started paying our bills, and then you know, the lady, we'd have to check in with her, and the lady, Tammy, every time something would come up, like a benefit program or whatever, like for the kids, like if we they pay for all of our kids' sporting activities. So they will buy their baseball, what is it, $75 a kid?
No, they get, well, I have the cards in there, about $150 on sports. And then every year they also get, that's, each kid gets about $150. And that's just for the whole year. So like Leighton has wrestling and t-ball, or not t-ball, baseball. So it would only be the $150 for both sports. If there's 5 sports within that 1 year, it's only the $150. And then also for clothing, they get all of them 3 years old and up get $200
so
a piece.
Where I'm going with this is we never called them. They do a Thanksgiving basket. They call it something. Then they have an angel tree. Angel tree is when they buy, where they would go out and get the Indian kids gifts and stuff. So we never. She always called Steph. Steph's worked with her. I very seldom ever talked to her other than just sign paper and let Steph take care of it. But she did that, and she calls it, what she calls us, her
like perfect
her
people, I don't know.
Family. It was something about, you know, our family is their example. I don't want to say perfect. That ain't the word, I don't think. But
she's talking about she gets a whole bunch of people that bring in paperwork, not finished at all, and they just want her to sign everything.
Abuse the program.
I don't want to. I do everything, and if I have a question, I'll ask her, but she'll help me send it off.
So, and for instance, she has people will call the Indians, say, how many more helps do I have? Well, that helps means they will pay your electric bill, they'll pay your water bill, or they'll pay 2 months of your rent throughout the year. With this pandemic stuff, you know, they paid several months of everybody's rent. They paid 4 months of our rent.
Yeah, I was
So
surprised.
we was very, very blessed. And you know, they reach out to us because we don't try to abuse the system, but the way they say is a working family that's trying to do right should be eligible for these benefits as well, and that's the reason why they would get in contact with us.
Steve said, well, y'all have a blessed night. I'm working on some designs for both channels, so I hope to have something for y'all to see soon. I will keep in touch. Respectfully, so much love and prayers. And then he said, you have a blessed trip. I'll be praying for you as always. There was one more. Kathy didn't remind me. She told me, like, go look at his comments or whatever. And the meaningful surprise gift box will be on its way to y'all soon as well.
Thank you so much, Steve. We greatly appreciate it.
Thanks, Cassie, for showing me.
I know Leighton is going to be super stoked. Mm-hmm. He's asked about it, I'd say at least
Dad.
Yeah, several times over the last couple weeks. So yes, we greatly appreciate that. Still 40% off. Yeah, I'll do a little singing. I got a little change in my pocket.
You won't.
Going back to the beer joint days.
Next order, Brandon will sing a song.
See?
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
you were just saying. Da-dum-dum-dum. Yes.
I know. I want a monkey so bad. But
No.
you know, I was talking to Alan at Cassie and Gary's house the other day, or not that when we was up there, and you know, we got to stand there and talk, and you know, I told him my story, and he told me about him, and but no, I don't think he told me as much as I did because I get to talk and I don't shut up.
Like now.
But yeah, but he said, you know, my story is like you are to make a video on that. You are to tell people that, and you know, I do get several people tell me, and I may do it one day. It's just got to be the right time. But I don't even know where I was going with that.
Yeah, because you're just talking too much.
Yeah.
Gonna have to get to bed. Y'all have a good night. Night, Cassie.
Good night. Thank you so much. I'll shoot you a message here in a couple, or tomorrow evening or something. You have before you leave, do you have any open incubators? Oh, they're on that camera there.
I'll look at your last order before I go. Make Steph's phone jingle. I thought she was going to say make me jingle. I was like, jingle.
Hopefully, I'm gonna bring
Hello.
about 6 or 8 of them.
What do you think the shock you got from the fence? That's exactly what I said. I said that today at while I was out there at the property. I said, you know what? Was it the same time
It was.
that you got shocked? Yeah, we forgot to say that earlier.
Yeah, that's what we
know you watched the videos.
Yeah.
That's Orlando.
Yeah, very well possible.
How long have we been married?
We've been married 9 years. 9 years, November 22nd. Yeah.
I guess that's right.
Yep. Just got one open a few days ago. Leave it open. I got, yeah. This one's going to fill it up. I don't think you have, no, you don't have any of those.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have any of these on your yard yet.
What's it gonna fill up? No, Cassie, we didn't think about it until earlier, like, 3 or 4 hours ago, about the electric fence. She said, did you tell your doc about it?
No.
Just got one open. Okay, you read that. I was gonna say a minute ago. Morgan said, "Don't worry, Debbie sent you a gift from Amazon, Brandon." He don't need no gifts. It would be a good speech. Ed said.
Yeah, I'll have to. I've sat down one night and just sit in the shop and talk about it. But you know, my girl, I call her my girl because she's changed her life. She got married last Saturday. The girl that I've always talked about without saying her name, and that was a great feeling.
Sorry. Billy said, Stephanie, you were holding the same fence panel. I'm going to have to watch that video because, yes, I was holding it for more than 5 minutes. Just standing here holding it. And then Brandon goes, and I'm thinking he's faking it because he, like, jumps back like he just got shocked or something. And that doesn't make no sense how I was. But Marie said it's because I have an electric personality. A little inside joke. But, yeah. It could be right.
No, they're not emu eggs. I was trying to get a couple emu eggs to send to Kevin,
Sarah.
but the emus quit laying, so I don't know. But I think Kevin is wanting a duck, not a duck, a camel.
Yeah, Brandon and Marie actually went. How many acres do they have where the emus are at?
Oh, it's probably 15.
They walked a big acreage and looking, just because you don't know, they hide their emu or their eggs. And they went walking. I was like, I'm going to guard the gate. I didn't go in there.
Yeah, we didn't see. I guess emus lay their eggs in the wintertime. Yeah.
Wow.
So we took the ponies to the. I learned something here. I know this is kind of disgusting, but we took the ponies to the vet to get the Coggins test and stuff. Well, there was a lady there that had some Belgian Malinois. Well, that's what my cop dog is. So she's sitting there talking, and she was saying that she goes, well, I didn't know, dogs got that kind of stuff, and I was like, what do you mean dogs got that kind of? She said STDs. I said, do what? She said, yes.
Animals can get STDs.
Animals can get STDs. And I'm like,
probably everybody.
How do you know that? She said, I sold one of my puppies. No, I gave one of my puppies to a lady, and I guess they took it to the vet or whatever, and it come back on the chart or whatever. So now she's taking all of her dogs. I'm just like, holy cow. That's crazy.
Yeah, we both had the same high-C rubber boots on. Billy, was that? I think it was Billy. Was it Billy? No, Sherry asked what kind of shoes I had on, and then Jody said rubber boot stuff, and then Cassie said Brandon had on rubber boots too. It looked like Gary got shocked once, and I didn't because I had rubber boots on and he didn't. But didn't Brandon have rubber boots on? Yeah, he had the same boots I had on.
I don't know what it was.
It's my personality.
I don't want to go back to that day because now thinking about that, that's probably what it was, because I remember them picking them 2 panels up and it went completely through. I mean, when it went through, I got a headache after it. It hurt.
I didn't though.
No hush.
I think because Steph had rubber boots on and she was grounded, and that's why Brandon was shocked, but not her. That could be it, because I was actually standing there. But, the fence was on before I touched it, though.
Yeah.
Because we never touched I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, he probably needs to watch a couple of those videos, huh, Billy?
Might have been wetter where you were standing.
It could have been.
Yeah,
but
it could have been standing
there was also a fence post on the ground that the panel was standing on, because it was ticking. You could hear it tick. So
yeah, for real on the STDs.
What?
They said for real on the STDs.
Yes, that blew my mind. I was just like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty much what ours is. But this was a different. It's still Premier 1, but it wasn't the actual paneling. It was just the lines.
Yeah, it was. So this the Premier One electric box that she had didn't work. We tried numerous different deals. It didn't work, but it was the paneling. We got another electric box and put it up there. I don't remember what it said, how many volts or whatever, but that guy from the Okie Homestead Exo, the Premier One, what was his? Joe, I think his name was Joe. He actually gave me a set of leads to replace that Premier One box because I told him that it didn't work, and we went and bought another one. He was like, "Here, put these leads on it. If this don't work, call me." And I'm like, "Wow, they're really serious about their customer service."
And Kathy, I'm gonna go back. Most of these videos that Brandon puts out there, I don't watch, just because I live it. I guess I don't know. But I'm gonna have to go watch that one, and I'm gonna, because it's weird. I don't know. It's just weird. You might call your doctor and let him know, because your blood pressure may come back down after being shocked.
South Ark weather. Hi, how are you? Yeah, I'm glad. That makes me feel a little bit better. It really does. Remember that day.
Arkansas.
Girl power.
Fence or not?
Yeah.
Were you wearing rubber boots and he wasn't? Nope, we were both wearing them. Okay, for real, you're leaving. Whatever. It's only 10:50.
She's getting mouthy. See.
Maybe I'm tired.
Watching from Alaska. 2 more hits. Thumbs up.
I can't wait for the storm to come in.
Everybody smash that thumbs up button, and we'll give a shirt away as soon as we hit 200.
But it never fails when we actually have a tornado, or we have at least the sirens going off. It's at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, or 12 o'clock even, and I have to lift Kayson and Braylee. I just usually carry them downstairs and let them. We have a pallet that actually stays down there. We shake it out, make sure there's no,
Awesome. Thank y'all so much. Wow, went to 221. Yeah, we're fixing to give a shirt away. Thank you so much. Where's that?
Hey, from Waco, Texas.
Where's that new person at? I've seen somebody say there's new.
A bunch of them's new.
How you say that name?
Cora.
Thank you so much for checking the channel out. We greatly appreciate it. Welcome to our family. And
good night, Candy.
Pick you run. All right. So here's the deal. I'm going to give the rules out.
That's pretty good. 221 likes and 224 in the chat.
That's awesome. I'm going to give the rules out, guys. So how we do our giveaways, we give a shirt away. So Steph's going to write a number down. Nobody posts any numbers until a moderator or Stephanie says start. Nobody posts any numbers. So what we're going to do tonight is going to be the biggest night. We're going to ask you to pick a number between 1 and 400. 1 and 400. So for instance, if the number was 100, somebody picked 99, someone picked 101, we'd have a draw off between those two people. If there was 10 people that picked number 100, those 10 people will have a draw off until we get a winner. And here's the deal, guys. Once you pick a number, don't post any other numbers. One number only. And once moderator says stop, no numbers below that will be accepted. Nobody get mad. We do this to show our appreciation to each and every one of y'all subscribers for showing y'all support to our channel. We always give something away. We've done that since day one, and we're going to continue doing that. So on the shirts, if you are the winner, we will ask the size, and we only have a certain size left. So the colors, whatever color, we'll just get your shipping address and all that. But with all that being said, she's already got a number wrote down.
And if there's a Donna in here that won last time, please email us, because we still have not got your email to find out where you're located so we can send you a shirt.
Yes.
Because we do want to get that out to you.
So, with the moderator or Steph says start,
Are you ready for me to say it?
let's go. One number only.
One number, you are deleted. That was a hard number to think of. There's almost like 400 numbers I could have choose from. Look at them roll.
Ding, 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 ding,
We look
ding,
retarded
ding,
over here,
ding,
look.
ding. I can tell you this much. Yeah, I won't tell you this much. Somebody's read your mind.
That's funny.
Got a little change in my pocket, going ching-a-ling-a-ling. And if y'all are wondering, I know y'all probably know YouTube, but the names in blue are moderators. The names in green are members. They're a member to our channel. If you don't know what that is you get to see all the behind-the-scene footage, and you get to see numerous videos of us doing other activities that we don't put on Facebook just because it looks weird when we put it in a video. And not only that, is the members stuff actually helps us feed our animals and stuff like that. But if you're interested in that, if you hit that join button, there's a VIP or there's a basic member. Basic member, you'll get pictures throughout the week.
I see it, Beverly.
And some videos throughout the week. The VIP, you get access to all of it. You'll get 2 to 3 videos a week. Sometimes they're 10 minutes, sometimes they're 20 minutes, sometimes they might be 2-3 minutes. But we love sharing that. It does nothing but help us. So if you're interested in that, please click the join button and join our membership. We'd greatly appreciate it.
Billy, it shows you're green on my end.
Yes, Billy, you're green.
They're slowing down. You want to count down?
Yep, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
I was watching earlier your highway patrol high-speed chase. It looked like you was in a car accident. It scared the crap out of me. They talking about the crash out, the fun one.
Yeah,
that one was fun.
That was in 2018. The number is 22. We have a lot.
It's 222.
Oh, 222.
Does that look like a 222? That looks like a 666 back here.
Yeah, it's 222. We have a lot of them. So, let's see.
I'm going to start from the top.
I'm going from the bottom. Kathy Leighton. Terry. I've seen 3 of them.
That's the only 2 I see. Kayson. Did you go up that way? How did I skip that one?
So there is 3 of them. And if our moderators will look and make sure we're right, there's 3 of them.
Then just do the same old thing where, yes, we got you. Pick a number between what, 1 and 20.
Is it those 3?
Yep, it's those 3.
All right, so those 3, we're going to ask you to pick a number.
I was shaking them.
Just turn them.
No, I'm not wasting wood.
Pick a number between 1 and 20. Those 3 individuals pick a number between 1 and 20.
Go to the out. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Three, okay, thank you.
All right. Between 1 and 20, give us some numbers. Kayson got 15.
I've got 2 15s.
Yours must be faster than mine. Yeah, because I just got... She said, Kayson.
All right, there's 3 of them.
Where's up?
Yours is way behind, lagging.
It really is. How funny. Okay, so Terry got it on the dot.
2. Terry, if you will, send us a...
We got her all. Well, go ahead and send us an email because I will forget or whatever. Brandon will forget. And yeah, just send me an email with your size and your address, please.
So,
It's red on my end, Beverly. What's Beverly? What happened to Beverly?
what's red?
That's awesome.
So there's a lot of people that are still lagging, but the drawing's over. We've got a winner. Thank you so much. Like I say, here's the deal. We moved it up to 200 once we got more subscribers. Every 200, we give a shirt away. Like tonight, we're just sitting here, just fellowshipping with all of our subscribers and enjoying
Our YouTube family.
So if we get another 200, I ain't saying we're going to be here that long, but if we do, we'll give another one away.
I got a full couch of clothes.
But I will say we still have some shirts in stock. They're 40% off. If you order a shirt tonight, we are going to be sending some logos with those shirts. One of them will be a 6x8, and we'll send a couple little small ones with it. Okay, congratulations. Yes, congratulations. Please send us an email. She went in to check and see if we had a green, Terry. What size? Did you tell her already? What size?
We have green in all sizes.
Oh, we have green in all sizes, look like.
Well, and
I know we still...
large, and extra large, 2X.
I don't know if it would be easier to just tell y'all what sizes to save some time. Let me see. Let me pull this up.
Emus have female.
Somebody else. I'm gonna write it down real quick. It ain't gonna take long. How many colors we got?
I'm gonna fall down. Emus have female lay the eggs and the male incubates and tends to the young. Female emu. That's pretty awesome about emus. Even though I don't want any. They really do. They are like little dinosaurs. They I don't know. I just don't like them. Yeah, Terry, we had green and extra large, 2X and 3X, and that's pretty much what everybody orders. There's a few little people, but that's the main majority size. Yeah, Nancy, we do have a bunch of 3Xs. I believe we have orange, green. We probably have black and gray. I'm pretty sure we have both orange and green. He's going to write them down, though. Thank you, Beverly. Do y'all have your logos for sale also? No? I don't think. I mean, he can print off the logo, I'm guessing. Just as easy as doing the shirt. But they're not on the website. If you want something like that, you could just email us and he'll get to the emails and do it that way. It's tomorrow where I'm at. Going fishing today. Good night, Ed. Brandon's going to be mad that you go to sleep when he's not out here. That kind of makes me look bad. If you think about it. I'm boring you to sleep. Awesome, Nancy. We can't do honeybees, Ryan. We can't do any kind of bees. The two youngest ones. I don't know about Addison and Leighton. Actually, Leighton's been stung before and he hasn't swelled up. But Braylee and Kayson both are highly allergic to wasps, bees, ants, Braylee's more allergic to ants than Kayson is, but he still whelps up some. Really any kind of insect. They just don't like them. I've had a vision of my demise. One of my kids is gonna unplug my last life so they can plug their phone in. Oh no. Leighton does that to us all the time where we can't find chargers. Hello, James. Yeah, Kayson does actually. I'm gonna kind of sit down. We had 2 EpiPens, and I still have them. He just never had to use them, and they're expired now. So really, I should get more, but I'm at the same point. We've had these EpiPens for years, and it's never got to the point of having to use them because generally, I mean, when he gets stung or something, I mean, his whole hand or whatever will be swollen, like huge swollen. But I can get a Benadryl and I give him a little extra right off the bat and continue to give it to him. And within a day or 2, he swells back down. Now, if it was somewhere close to where he couldn't breathe or if he had any trouble at all breathing, obviously I'd give it to him. But he's never been that. So I don't know if I would call him highly allergic. He swells up huge, though. I mean, one day I thought he had like a bowling ball inside of his stomach. And everybody knows how skinny Kayson is. It's just, it's scary. How old are they? Braylee will be 4 next month. And then Kayson is 6. And they're the 2 that's allergic to all of them. Oh, Ryan, you don't have to say sorry. These kids, if you point out anything, they're probably something. Oh, we're under a severe thunderstorm watch. Yeah, I don't want no monkey either. Good night, Kay. Oh, man. Allergies can be outgrown, but at the same time, they can get worse, much worse, so they need to carry them. Sorry, I can't stop being there. No, Lauren, I feel the same way, and Kayson's got, he's got a doctor's appointment coming up. Well, I don't even know when. It's in a couple months, I think, and I was going to talk to him about it then. But Braylee's not, she gets like a whelp, but it doesn't like swell up. So we've never had to use anything like that for her. Member's name generally will not show up green if you are on the phone. Oh, well, I'm on a phone, and that's what ours has always been, was like James, Angry Yank right here. He's green because he's a member. Yeah. Also allergic to Benadryl in that hospital once they tried to get. Oh no. If he was allergic to Benadryl, I'd have to carry like a bunch of EpiPens. Our ticks bad out there. I had 3 crawling on me today, just picking sticks from the yard. They're not that bad out here, I don't think. We might get, well, it just depends on where you go, but I think we haven't had any in a couple of years, and it wasn't even bad then. It was just like one because we went to the creek or something like that. Oh, I forgot about that. Brenda just reminded me, she was asking if it was Kayson that had that allergic reaction to the horse. No, that was Ransom. That was Cassie's youngest little boy.
That was Ransom.
Yeah, it's my bedtime, Kathy. Maybe think about getting guinea fowls at the property. They are good for keeping ticks, rattlesnakes, and other pests in check. Yeah, we talked about getting some guineas for that reason, for snakes mainly.
Margie, so we are going to take a little bit of video. I don't know how much video we're going to do, but we're going to do a little bit.
You're going to mess me all up from starting from the bottom, aren't you? Is Max on duty? No, Max is only on duty when Brandon's on duty. Is the house where the land is? That's where the house is going to be, yes. My son's heart stopped. He is a drugstore person with drugs, and he had that happen to him. Slap your child if you have to get him to get with it again. Anna Phillip. Yeah, we watch them. I mean, that time that it looked like a bowling ball in his belly, we took him to the ER. I didn't even wait for the Benadryl. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, bees. And someone said, Ryan said, get some bees out there. And it's the honeybees. And I was like, no, we cannot do that.
Yeah, there's a large nest we're going to have to get out of there.
Oh, no, I didn't tell him about that.
Okay. Yeah, we've Barbara, thank you so much.
I forgot about that.
Thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you. We greatly appreciate it. And when you become a member, it gives you access to every video we've ever posted on our YouTube channel for membership. So definitely, if you're new to the channel, you get to go back and watch everything. And like I say, it does nothing but help us out. But while we was out there, we and it will be in a video, we found a large red wasp nest on a tree. I've never seen it before like that. And so we got to go out there and take care of those.
There's probably more than 30 wasps inside that thing.
Oh, I bet you there's well over 100.
Yeah, there could have been.
But I got closer than you did.
Yeah, I ran.
But
well, Kayson was right there with me. Kayson and Leighton both. So I was like, come on. It's like herding cattle. Come on, don't touch the fence. Hurry.
So like I said earlier, all the merch is 40% off. I know we keep mentioning it, but we want to get rid of this stuff so we can get other shirts in. I'm going to give you a rundown on what colors we have.
Is that 2X purple?
Yes.
Okay. Someone asked about 2X purple.
I want to give you a rundown. That way you don't have to go check out the website. That way you don't have to waste time. So we're going to start with 2X or 3Xs. In 3Xs, we have 8 gray shirts left. 8 gray shirts. And then 3 orange shirts in 3X.
So there wasn't any green. There was green. Are you sure that was not green?
Oh, I'm sorry. 8 green shirts. 8 green shirts left in 3X.
I was thinking, I just went in there and there was green.
And then let's go to 2Xs. 2Xs, we have just about every color. We have 1 gray left. We have 2 red. And if there's a color that you want to see, let me know. It's just right in there and we can get it, because we're doing everything we can to try to get rid of these things, hopefully this week. We have 1 green, 5 orange, 1 light blue, 4 hunter greens, 6 purple, 6 light greens, 3 maroon ones, 1 yellow. On the extra larges, we have 6 greens, light blue, 1, 10 purple, 1 pink. There's very few pink shirts out there. Maybe 3 pink shirts that we've ever made. There's 1 extra large pink, and then there is 1
if
baby
I don't
blue.
get it, I'll wear it.
Going with the larges, larges has got 1 blue, 1 red, 8 purple, and
3 light green?
yeah, 3 light green, I guess. No, 3 orange, I'm sorry. 3 orange. Mediums, I don't see no mediums.
We have mediums and smalls.
Okay, mediums and smalls.
Oh, maybe that we don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yes, if you, those are the ones we have left, and we would appreciate it. They're 40% off. Get them, because once these shirts are gone, they will never be back. We will not make any more of these shirts. We're going to move on with a new brand, new logo, design. So thank y'all so much for helping us. Dara, I want a light blue.
Don't even start. Let me finish these up here. Can you get special permission on the land where the house is like fixing the driveway? You want to put stone cement in because you can get inside in the mud. We already put rock in there because we can put all the way up to 300 foot of the house. So we have rock in there right now. Obviously, Brandon said later on down the road, like after we move in and kind of get settled in and stuff, and whenever we need to, we'll put an actual road in there. But for right now, I mean, that rock is sticking really good. There's not much mud coming through it. Everyone is black on my end except for the blue. Huh. I'm lucky I have been stung by only 2 dozen wasps and allergic reaction.
Wow.
Be back in a few minutes. Okay, Billy. Okay.
Light blue. Okay, I just posted the link up there because once you order it, it will take it off the inventory. Literally, we have probably about 60 shirts left. Very few sizes. We have the most in 2X.
Sherman Family Produce said if you need help removing the wasp nest, give me a holler. I'm right down the road.
Oh, really? What's that?
I don't know.
I think I know. You live at the end of Cooter Gray Road?
Shh.
What? Everybody knows where we're... Oh, yeah. In their mind. Scratch that.
And folks, these shirts are so comfortable. Thank you, Terry. Yeah, I love them. Spray it with WD-40, but be ready to run. Laugh out, but it will kill them, and they won't use that nest again.
Okay, let's see a light blue real quick.
Okay. Barbara said purple, please.
Go to the website.
Yeah, go to the website and order, please, because we're not doing nothing off of here because it takes it off. Hairspray and a lighter. I used to do that just for fun, William. Or like, I would actually spray perfume on my arm. I was a kid, like 6th, 7th grade kid. And so I didn't have much hair. But, spray it on my hand and light it, and it'd be kind of cool and it wouldn't be hot. And then you just kind of wipe it off. Maybe I want light blue. Yeah, make sure you go to the website. Same with somebody made in hose with Lysol and they dry up and dry. Awesome. You can buy wasp powder. It just needs...
Okay, these are pretty much... These are pretty much the colors we have.
Oh, yeah.
This is the light orange.
Billy thinks that her shirt went to her old address.
Well, email us your new address.
Yeah.
And the size. But this is the orange one, and we'll send you another one. Hold this one up, babe. There's another orange that I want to show because...
Which is like OSU orange, even though Cassie ain't on here.
And this is the dark orange. So, and the oranges, one of them will say light, one of them will say orange. That's the difference. And this shirt here, there's only one of them. And I think there was
I have one.
Well, okay. Well, then there's only 3 of these that was ever made. This is the yellow, and it's 2X.
Where is mine?
And
I
then
haven't worn mine in a while.
the red. That's your red one. And like I said earlier, for the people that's just hopping in here that's new, is we're going to send logos out, decal stickers. You'll get 3, I think. One of the biggest one will be 8x6. This is the green one. I love the green. I have about 6 of these in my closet. And then
James, did you order one in that? I think you did. Did you order one in that? When he first went on the 40% off, he said he can't wait for his shirt to come in. Or
yeah,
hope my
James.
shirt goes out soon. Wasn't he in that? I think he was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, a few people on here already said that they got their shirt. So
you should be getting it anytime.
Getting it.
And this is the purple. We have several purple. And then this is the blue. It's a pretty blue.
Look at what's on it.
Hey.
You're like, what size
it's extra
is it?
large.
I need that one instead of this
big.
one.
It looks big. Maybe I can fit it.
Don't be stretching it out. Someone might want it.
No, I can't fit it. Well, Ed, there ain't no telling how many shirts I got up there. Somehow, the kids must have mixed it. Is Ed still in here?
No, he went to bed.
Oh, did he?
He went horizontal.
Right.
Because it's 12 o'clock there and he's going fishing.
Oh. Well, anyways, those are the colors.
Oh, Barbara ordered about a week ago. Okay, then you're probably one of those that got sent out already.
I know they got delayed because we went to the Okie Homestead Expo.
And I kind of just threw different colors in each one. Like, we have a bunch of purple in extra large, so I think I sent out purple if it was a girl.
If there was a giveaway?
Huh?
Because if they ordered, they picked the color.
Oh, yeah, that's true, duh.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I picked whatever you got.
All right.
Yes, the Shelly, all the Chickasaw housing, they put in a storm cellar as well. Morgan said, just hold for Debbie, please. That's a light blue one like this in 2X.
Chris said, I bought 2 green ones, but I like the orange one. I think.
Yeah,
I don't
Terry
remember what.
has yellow too.
Okay, Terry's got, yeah. I don't remember what size the orange is in, but.
Light one is in mate orange.
Yeah, mate orange. Oh.
Well.
That wind's bad. But, so we're fixing to have several baby goats hit the ground. I would probably say in the next week or so.
That white one might come before the gray one now.
The white one may be this tonight. Because they always come during bad weather for some reason. But we got baby goats going to be here in probably a week or so. We got 9 days, and we should have some baby rabbits, which I didn't record this in here, but we've got eggs set in here as well. So they should be ready in about 8 days.
Rabbits.
And then we have some eggs that we got from Hidden Heights Farm, the farm on Route 66. We set those last week, so we still got about 15, 16 days left on those. So here pretty quick, we are going to start having a lot of babies around here.
Okay, I'm caught up. Hallelujah.
All right. Brenda, good night.
I really don't know how he got these shirts mixed up.
I don't either. That's crazy. That is crazy.
I'm gonna put these all back right there.
Yeah. And then we got to take the.
Brandon has a 2X on.
Yeah.
What?
The giveaway, we have to take it off the inventory as well.
Oh yeah. Before someone buys it.
Yeah.
So do you know what month that is for goats? So do you know what month that is for
I don't know. What? I guess for breeding or I don't know much about them. I learned from other channels or Google it. Yeah, Ryan, I think we are going to get some different designs. So That's the reason why we're trying to push these shirts out, because for one, we got to have room, and for two, we've got a lot of money tied up in these, and basically, we are just getting our money back for the shirts and the material and stuff. That's the reason why they're all 40% off.
Really just got 5 guinea fowls yesterday.
Guinea fowls. That's what I want. Some guineas.
You just do that?
Huh?
You
Yeah.
just do that? Oh.
So
Maybe I should do
Ed's
that.
not
Didn't
in
have
here
to.
right now, and let me see if I can find his. Talk to him when I get this here, baby.
I'm talked out. Where I can't find my receipt for the shirt. It was on my phone. I can send you. Hold that thought. Real fast. Orders. My phone's probably getting ready to die. Right here. Let me see.
Who don't have one? So Ed's gone, guys, and he doesn't like to be. He's not a person that like to be recognized, but Ed has been with us from the very beginning of our channel. And I know that y'all probably watched numerous of our videos from the Okie Homestead. And then y'all probably seen the video clipping what Houston did for Ed, called him up to the front. Well, he has been so good to my family and the Arms family that it's unreal. And he never asks for anything in return. He comes down, and him and his Roger comes down. They go fishing a couple times a year. But he has a YouTube channel, and I'm gonna post this. Go over and listen to some of his stories. Y'all have seen what he's done. You know, he purchased Leighton's first rifle, a 22 250, because that was the first gun that he actually borrowed to actually harvest his deer. He called and asked permission, just like he did with Houston and the four-wheeler. He called Daniel, and same deal. I talked to him, got to know him before, because you just never know. So he did that last year, and this year for his birthday at the Okie Homestead Expo, you seen that he actually got him a 20 gauge, and he didn't have to do that. He always asked for permission for us before he gives any of the kids anything, brings them. But he's not a person that likes to be recognized. But as y'all seen, this is the shirts. If stand up there. He reached out to us about 2 or 3 years ago, and we designed this shirt for him, and he gives these shirts out to his subscribers. Ed is probably one of the nicest guys that you will ever meet. He's in a lot of other YouTube channels videos, but I posted that. He's got 309 subscribers. Go over and listen to some of his stories. Tell him where you come from. We sent you over there because he is a great person. And if you want to hear some amazing stories of his childhood growing up, they're awesome. And I know several people are subscribed to his channel on here and listen to him. And they will tell you, if you love listening to old stories, it'll be great. But I'd greatly appreciate if you go over there and tell him we sent you over there.
James, I just resent you that shipping information just so that you have it so we can see where it's at.
Yes.
Debbie, are you well?
Yes. It's so amazing. You know, by now you probably already know that we live in the same county as Daniel and his family. So when we go to events, usually Houston and Leighton, They seem to meet up if we go to a concert or anything around here or shows or whatever, and it is amazing. I love, and I've said it before. That's how I got started on YouTube. Is from Daniel. I talked about it over talk at the coffee shop, and like I said at the Okie Expo, it just happened. I would have never dreamed I could sit here and talk, but I fell in love with everybody on YouTube, just because um, the video content is getting better. But I used to pull up in my driveway, and I still do at times, but a lot of times I come in now. But read the comments that y'all leave on our videos. That just it's a debriefing, not debriefing. When I come home from work, it just takes off this everything at work and puts me in this world. And I thank each and every one of y'all for those comments, because we really enjoy y'all's true feelings. And now that I've separated law enforcement from my channel and moved it over to the other channel, it has been awesome. I don't see as many negative comments. Now I will say I'm getting beat up pretty bad for the pony video I posted on Facebook, and that's another deal. We did start our Facebook, and it is the same. It is the same videos that are moved to YouTube. But if y'all would, if you have Facebook, go follow us over there as well, because we're trying to reach 10,000 followers so we can actually get monetized before we start losing our video minutes or whatever. So definitely go over there.
What's the Facebook?
The Facebook is Rustic Woodworking Family. It's the same as YouTube.
Morgan, yeah, I'll just go ahead and put hers back. I guess PayPal is not working for a few of them. So some of them use their actual debit card, but do you have any charge on yours, or?
It's over there.
About to die.
Oh yeah. Sometimes PayPal. Sometimes they have to enter them. I know they're coming through PayPal because that last two that come through the orders, they were through PayPal. So you might have to try to run it again. Storm Chase.
What did you do in law enforcement?
Do what?
May I ask, what did you do in law enforcement?
Linda, I'm still in law enforcement. I'm a deputy here in Murray County. I've been there for about 5 years now, going on 6 years. I've been in law enforcement for a total of about 8 years. I will say that we prayed on it. Law enforcement has changed over the years. It has done. It's put our family in high stress with some events that has took place around our house. We had a big boom, 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 boom next door to our property, or our house here about a month ago, and it might just one day be time for me to walk away from that and do something else, but we'll just continue praying about it, and whatever God leads us to do, that's what we'll do. But it just ain't, law enforcement ain't what it used to be. It's pretty rough on the family now.
Yeah, Brandon, his canine is actually right behind us. Not in this room, but like right outside the door, like outside the house. He's in his kennel, which he may. I wonder, you gonna put him on the truck tonight? He's not really like Harley. We need to check on Harley though.
He'll go in the pen.
Okay, we need to check on my baby though. But yeah, he's back here. Then there was another one. You got another YouTube channel in here.
What?
His other YouTube is Life as a, post that. Life as a Deputy Sheriff.
Yeah, it's Life as a Deputy Sheriff. Now we've got enough subscribers, we're monetized, that you can actually tap it in and it'll pull up. It's got a picture of me and Harley. Basically, I talk about my law enforcement stuff over there to separate it from the family, because our kids are getting old enough to where they're reading comments now, and I don't want them to see all the negative and bad stuff.
How does that work with the canine? Does the sheriff office own him, or do you?
So right now, the sheriff's office does own him. This is the first dog that I've ever handled that I did not own. So if I was to leave within the next 2 or 3 years, I would probably offer to the sheriff's office to buy him. Um, if not, if I was to work another 6, 7 years, most likely that dog would go with me. Just because once you have a dog for some time, it's hard to change handlers. And a Malinois, it probably wouldn't be hard because they're just wired up and they're just ready to work. So, but we have grown attached to each other.
Awesome, James. When's his next bath time?
He gets one once a week. We did a bath this last week, and I got sopping wet.
You didn't video that one?
No, I didn't video it. Blake was out on a call, so I got sopping wet, but he did really good. Another customer come in, and they bathed their dog with him in there. Dogs don't bother him, in which we got to keep it that way because a lot of times dogs are used for distraction on the outside in the field.
After 21 years, my last day was the 3rd March as police officer 7 undercover, but my time was up.
Drew, I'm right there with you. Like I said, I've been in almost 8 years. I've got close to about 375 felonies that I've filed. A large percentage of those are drugs. I work interdiction. I do, we work a lot of controlled buys. And we're a small agency, so if it's one of those deals, you catch it, you clean it. I've worked several sexual assaults. I've worked 2 murders. So that's the deal. If I was to walk away today, I've done everything that any officer could ever want to do. The only thing I haven't done is be in one of those boom, boom, booms, or either way. I haven't been hit, and I haven't hit nobody else, and I can care less to ever achieve those.
Carolina just lost her Malinois on the 16th. She was 8 years old.
Oh, wow. I'm so sorry to hear that.
I watch a lot of the sheriff as well. I am so glad that there is assistance for people who are working so hard to build a good life for their family.
Yes, it is,
Kayson said, well, don't give him a bath until after tomorrow. Well, he's off for a few days.
Yeah, I'm off for the next 3 days, so he won't get a bath for a while.
Well, he may need it right when you go back after all this wet rain.
He does. He gets a bath the first day we go back to work.
Yeah.
And how I do that is...
The storms in Eden.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
How I do that is I will... Usually every other week he gets a full bath. 1 week I will do his legs because he will just, if I'm not out there or one of us out there to scoop his poop, as soon as he poops, he will sit there and walk in it. And it's terrible. He walks, I don't know, all he does is circles. And the pen he's in is a 12 by 12. A lot of people don't like it that he's pinned up. He has to be pinned up because that's policy. If he was
safer for people.
If he was to get bit by that would be on me. I'm responsible for everything that dog does. So that's one thing that I like, that he's not a full patrol dog, because here's the deal. A dog, I mean, you can train him all you want, but if he gets in one of those bites and he don't let go, that's on you. And I've seen there's officers right now sitting in prison because of something their dog's done.
Billy, he is trained in English.
Yes.
Yeah. Brandon's had one that was German before, and he had to speak a little bit of German, just a few words or whatever. But I've been watching you right before your little one came up to you as you were leaving for work one evening and asked you if you were coming back home in the morning. That was Leighton.
Yeah, that's rough, and that's with the deal we had here a month ago. We didn't realize that it was bothering him until he went to the doctor for a checkup, wasn't it? Well,
mm-hmm.
And it's just bad.
I was retired at 49, and I spent a third of my life doing this job.
49. Wow. Well, I can, you know, not unless something, uh, I don't see me doing, I don't see me doing 15 years. You know, I really, I hope God's got another plan, but if it is, it is. I would like to be done at 10, you know, but it's all up to, I'm going to do what's best for our family. I swore back in 1986.
This wind has killed my hair.
So that is something that I'm worried about, and maybe for the ones that have retired, I'm worried about if I can walk away. I don't know if I can actually do that. It's going to take a lot of work to do it, but I'm one of those person that if something bad happens, I want to be there. Um, so that's something I don't know how it's going to work.
I will hit the 20-year mark in 2024 here.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Already there. Yeah, Linda, I do too. I mean, I love the job. I love communicating with people, and like I said earlier, you know, one of the a girl, a local girl, I dealt with her about 4 years ago, and she, you know, I arrested her one night with a bunch of people. They had several QQs in the vehicle, drugs, and then she got on probation on that. And then about a year and a half later, I ended up buying drugs off of her in a store parking lot, and ended up taking them down right there in front of the sheriff's office. But after that, she did some time in jail. And I did talk. I talked to him all the time in jail. And like I told her, is I said, you know, here's the deal, Allie. Anybody, you have the best chance to beat this because you have family that loves and cares for you. And like I say, she's going on almost 2 years clean now. She just got married last Saturday. Her and her husband has a child. And that's a great feeling, though you have a part of that. Her changing.
Quinn said it took me 3 times before I was able to get out. I still miss it every day, sir. Good night, Tracy. And
Yeah.
I'll tell the kids hi.
Yeah, we're getting ready to wrap it up. But like I say, is if you want a shirt and you haven't ordered yet, if I'll leave it up until we'll put probably about 12:30. I'll shut it off for the logos. But if you order a shirt before 12:30, we're going to put the decals and logos in there. And I appreciate y'all helping us get rid of these shirts. We're ready to get some new ones in. But other than that, we're going to be going up north this week. We're going to the exotic auction, and we're ready to go see if we can find some more animals to bring home. But any other questions or anything before we actually hop off here? Type it and capitalize if you got any questions. Yes, so send me an email. rusticwoodwork2017@gmail.com. Send me an email. I'd love to hear your story. You have a few more. Yes, that's what we heard, Kimberly. I actually talked to him a couple nights ago. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and sign off. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us tonight. And we'll be posting a new video tomorrow. And I hope y'all watch it. Be sure to leave a comment. I know I call Arms God. Yes, he is. They're awesome family. Awesome family. Take care, Brennan. Just hold that light blue shirt, Debbie said, please.
Yeah.
How are the brothers doing that you helped? They don't have that vehicle no more. I don't know what they did with the vehicle, so they're pretty much back to where they were when I did give them that vehicle. Be safe again of Australia. God bless. All right. Thank you so much, Drew.
Thank you, Lauren.
We'll send you. Okay, we'll definitely put it back. Good night, Kathy Leighton. Yes, I'll do that, Brennan. I respect you after the story even more.
Yeah, I just
I look for
written to her.
Do what?
I just answered her.
Oh. All right. All right, I'm going to get off here or I'm not going to get off. So,
Good night.
anyways, hope y'all have a wonderful night. We love each and every one of y'all. May God bless y'all. How many blue light outside?
She said half my blue light, not how many.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful night.